Welcome to Smart Move to UK. Hi, I'm your host Falguni Vaiparik, immigration solicitor and founder at Smart Move to UK, a UK immigration law firm advising on all kinds of visas for UK. So if you are a Tier 2 visa holder or if you are an applicant who has received a COS by a company in the UK under the Tier 2 categories and are wondering on how would my dependents join in or can my dependents join in under this category, then this video is for you. So you are a Tier 2 visa holder or you have received a COS where you're applying for a Tier 2 visas for yourself and you're wondering if your dependents can join in. The answer is yes, your dependents can join in. Under the UK immigration law, they have defined the dependents, and the dependents are your wife, your children who are under age of 18 years, and you could also take your unmarried partners or a civil partner as well under this category. Now we have to look into the immigration requirement, particularly the eligibility criteria. In the eligibility criteria, the first and foremost thing that they look into is whether the main applicant has been granted the visa under the Tier 2 category, or is the main applicant applying with the dependents. So when they're assessing an application, they first assess the main applicant and then they assess the dependents, and subject to main applicant being granted the visas, the dependents are being granted the visas again if they meet the requirements. So what are these eligibility requirements? The requirements are that your relationship, so either you are married and you have marriage certificate and all the evidence around your relationship between you and your spouse. If you're applying as an unmarried partner, you need to prove cohabitation for 2 years and you need to give evidences around your relationship with your partner. You can also be applying as, for example, a civil partner, and in that case you need to prove your relationship with your civil partner. Also, if your dependents are applying, then you need to have evidences of your dependent children who are under the age of 18 years to prove the relationship with them there. Along with this, you need to have to meet the requirements for the maintenances. Now, maintenance requirement can be met in with either you having funds in your bank account for a period of time, or you have your employer who confirms in your certificate of sponsorship that they will take care of the main applicant and the dependents for the period of time that you're not being paid. So when you enter UK, the first 4 weeks till you get your salaries, you will need some funds to take care of yourself and your dependents, and this is the document that can help you to say that the employer takes this responsibility of taking care of yourself and your dependents, or just your dependents as well. You also will have to do a tuberculosis test for the main applicant and the dependents. But wait, that's not all. I think what gets a big miss is the police clearance certificate, which is again a very important document. Now remember, not everybody will have to give a police clearance certificate. Depending upon the SOC code that you're applying for, there is a write-up which tells you on when do you have to do a police clearance and when do you not have to do a police clearance. So you need to refer to the SOC code, your particular role, and then on that basis, if it does tell you that you have to do a police clearance, then and only then the main applicants and the dependents will have to do a police clearance, and they need to submit the police clearance certificate as well with the application. Once you've done this, you have to complete the online application form and submit it to the nearest VFS center. Once you submit to VFS center, it takes them about 4 weeks to make a decision in the current time. You can also apply for priority by paying them an additional fee, and you can expect to get a decision in about a week to 10 days time, and after that you get your outcomes. You should be ready to travel to the UK with your family members. Also, it's important to note here that your dependents are granted visas for the same period of time as the main applicant. So sometimes the main applicant makes this decision for the dependents to join in at a later stage when their visas are almost on verge of expiring, but you still have to pay the fees as same as you did for yourself. Your visas are subject to extensions, and you can also add in your dependents application to those extension applications. So your main applicant getting an extension, the dependents would also qualify for an extension subject to them meeting the requirements. Now, if you found all this information helpful or overwhelming, or if you still have a lot of other specific queries regarding your particular applications, don't hesitate to speak to somebody professional who can help you to resolve your queries. That's it for today's episode on dependent visas for family members of UK Tier 2 visa holders. I hope you found this information helpful. Remember, bringing your loved ones to the UK is a significant step, and we are here to assist you every step of the way. Don't hesitate to reach out to us at Smart Move to UK. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you next time.